Okay, we are live, guys. We are live. Hello, hello, hello. I'm waiting on some folks to come in, guys. It's been an awesome week. Got a dirty spot on my screen. Let me wipe that off. Hope I don't have any peppers in my mouth. I've been eating firecrackers. Hope I don't have any peppers in my red hot peppers in my teeth, guys. Anyway. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? Glad to have you in. And there's Travels and Gardening with DJ. Hello, hello. And Jovita, of course. Hey, guys. Thanks, Jovita, for putting in my information a while ago. And it was nice of Robertson's Belly Acres to yell me out. I appreciate that. Oh, and that's going to be the new name for your channel now. Okay, DJ, that's great. I'll have to check it out. And there's Reverend Dream. Hello, hello. How are you? I was just saying I've been eating firecrackers. You know, the crackers with the hot peppers and all that in them. Well, if y'all see anything in my teeth, it's hot peppers. That's a red pepper flakes. Anyway, we have been busy today, guys. We got up this morning. Joey had to go over and do some things at the other house at his mom's and then at his house. God, we got too many homes, guys. And that property's connected over there. Well, beside each other, she might as well say, still home. And then we got in the vehicle and drove north of Atlanta. Did a lot of it, and I'll tell everybody why here in a few minutes. And there's Trish. Hello, Trish. And your dinner sounded really good, Trish. Oh, let's see. And there's Wheat. Hello, Wheat. And Charlie. Yeah, I figured if I changed up on the channel that I would get followers and watch hours because I was barely getting either watch hours or followers. Okay, well, we'll see. You know, I mean, you just got to post something at least once a week. You got to be consistent with that posting. And that's one thing that I didn't notice to start with, not knocking you or anything, but I didn't notice when I was watching yours on a regular basis that you were posting and on a pretty regular basis. You know, they recommend putting them out like the same day every week, but I'm not that scheduled myself. Hey, there's Rainy Ridge. Hello, hello. And let's see who else. From my understanding, that gardening and homesteading gets the most followers and watchers. Yeah, gardening and especially if you're building anything, people just love to watch people building for some reason. I'm not a builder. Now I've thrown together a bunch of stuff, but I'm not really a builder, guys. And so I would have a hard time trying to teach anybody else how to do something. But I can build something in a minute. But it's not necessarily something that anybody else would want. Oh, but that'll help you out. I believe it will help you out. Change your name. You know, you can always change it back if it doesn't. But, and you know, don't lock yourself in. That's one thing that I've had a lot of people that do the homesteading said they wish they had not locked themselves in to just homesteading or just one thing, because when they did that, the people that do subscribe to them, that's what they want to see. They want to see them building. They want to see them doing the homesteading stuff. They don't want to see you going on vacation or, you know, going hunting with your dad or whatever, you know, your travels or whatever you might be doing. And hey, Lauren. And I guess there's Trish. And let's see. So I think you'll do good. There's already said that. There's making it home. Congratulations, Lauren and Jason. Or is it Jason? Lauren and might be Jason. Let me get my book. Can't remember. But anyway, congratulations, you guys, on making it to your 1,000. In fact, I think you got like 1,200 now. Joel, I knew it started with a J, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm so proud for you guys. You got your watch hours and your subscribers. That's wonderful. Yeah, I was checking into me, and as of yesterday or something, I had like 5,700 watch hours or something like that. So we're doing, oh, you're up to 1,500. Whoa, girl, you are flying through it. Congratulations. I am really proud for you. I know you guys are excited about it too. Yeah. So we're going over to DD5 and that group. When they've got a big following like that, they can usually help you out if they will. And it was wonderful that they helped you guys out. That was fantastic. Hello, Sheila. How are you, dear? And let's see. Yes, we're so excited. I'm excited. I'm at 872, I believe. Still working on mine, guys. I'm going to wait till about 15 minutes in to talk to y'all. Oh, if any of y'all have a clue as to who the two guys are on motorcycles, leave me a comment because there may be a giveaway in another week or two. I think I'm going to go back and repost that and let folks know that there will be a giveaway. I've already had one person say who it was, but they didn't say it on the channel because they were with us when we took the picture. So he knowed exactly who it was as soon as I posted it. But there's Hiking with Jackie Boy. Hello, Neil. Said he's listening in on the live. Good to have you. Glad to have you. Have y'all been to any more of the Indian meetings or meetups or powwows or anything like that? That would be so exciting. Let's see. Mike and Lissa are sweethearts. Yes, they are. You cannot ask for two people with better personalities. And I get so tickled. I told Lissa, I said, Lord, Lissa, it's just like raising another child. And she says, yeah, but she said he's really good, but he is just spastic. Bless his heart, he can't help it. But if you've got a man that's willing to help you with your children, your child, when your child is sick and the daddy won't, you got a man that's worth keeping, I guarantee you, because there's not many of them. There are not many of them out there that want to take on a woman that has children or a child, especially one with a sick child. And I need to hush. I don't know if all that's out there, but there's Jan. Hello, Jan. How are you, dear? You know that the flowers, those tiger lilies that I handed out, are the ones that I sent you. And if they do not make it, let me know and I will send you some seeds because God knows we got the seeds out there, girl. Oh, it's Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Never mind. All right. My daddy married my mother when she had 4 children. That's right. My husband married me with a 9-year-old. So, bless his heart. And he had said, I'll never get married again. But he messed around and proposed. I took him up on it. I was really shocked. I didn't believe I thought he was kidding, when he first said it. Oh, let's see. Jan says she has them in the pot. Well, I hope they are doing well. Now, the flowers I gave you, they should be doing real good by now. But those ones that would just look like a stick with the little leaves off the sides, that's the tiger lilies. And I hope that they do well for you because they should come on up and get good about 4 foot tall and bloom out. That may not be this year, but they'll probably bloom this year. I don't know. Let's see. Well, guys, it's 10 in. Does anyone in here have a clue on who those people are in the motorcycles? I will tell y'all. I'll give y'all a hint. They are very famous bike builders, motorcycle builders in the Harley Davidson bike and Indian bike, whatever you want to call it, regime, whatever. In the biker world, people know them. So that's a hint if you guys want to look it up. And I will be having a giveaway on that. And guys, when I get to 900, I'm going to also have a giveaway, just because it's only be one or two things, but I have picked up so many things for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway that I've got to get rid of some. I've got too many. The whole darn night will be giveaway if I don't. But I'm getting so excited, guys. I really am. And somebody's talking. People are talking back and forth, guys. Well, today, Joey and I have been real busy. We've run all over town. We went to where was it? Where did we go? Let me see if I can find it. It's in my book. Where is it at? I want to say Alpharetta, but it wasn't Alpharetta. It was, here's my little notepad. Yeah, Alpharetta. I don't know why I kept thinking it wasn't Alpharetta. We went to Alpharetta, guys. And we thought we were going to the Homestead Tiny House builder's place. According to everything that I have read, they were supposed to have a place up there that the Homestead Tiny Homes were supposed to be built up there. And I had called, and they said, if we don't answer the phone, we're either with another customer or we're out, showing the homes. So I said, well, we're just going to ride up there anyway. And there were two places I wanted to go. So we rode up today and looked, couldn't find it. And I said, well, it's got to be right here, So I finally stopped and went into this factory that I saw a door open, a guy standing there. That was the place that it was supposed to be, but they had moved to Florida, to Homestead, Florida. They said that they had to make a decision. They were not making enough money to keep both, have the regional office in Atlanta and the one in Homestead, Florida too. And so they decided just to move everything to Florida and close the one up in Alpharetta down. So I was so disappointed, guys, because I've been researching it and looking at their homes, and they got some really cool homes. But anyway, so we left there. Let's see, we may have somebody else in here I haven't seen. There's Heartland with Dink and Tank. Hello. I think they're talking to Tina at Rainy Ridge. I don't see any more. Guys, if I don't see it. See, I was real disappointed. So we left there and we went to Buford, Georgia, which was only about another 35-40 minute drive. We were already up there, wasn't we? Turning around then. So we went there and we went to a place called the Mustard Seed Tiny Homes. And I videoed two homes and the outside of another, but it was locked. It was not supposed to be locked. And so they were going to have to drill out the door. Somehow it had gotten locked and they didn't have the keys to it. So it was going to have the door was going to have to be shimmied or something to get in it. They didn't say how, but they said they're going to have to break into the tiny home that they built. So anyway, we didn't get to look at it, but they were building another one on the inside, and I'm hoping that came out also, because I did walk around it inside the building, but I don't know how well it came out. But it was really cool. What was the movie with a guy named Buford? Was it Buford Puffy, Walking Tall? Was it Walking Tall? Carry a big stick. He carried a big ball bat or a club or something. had a woman that was trying to teach some Indian kids. Is that the movie you're talking about? That's the one I'm thinking about. Not sure. It was an old movie, guys, but it was real big in the box office. And let's see. I'm doing what I can to get the hours up. The outdoor gardening and homesteading is pretty popular right now. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I will try my best to start running all of if what videos you have now are on a playlist that I can go in there and say, click on yours and say, I want to go to his playlist, and click on the playlist and say, play all. Then I will play them while I'm cleaning house to try to get your watch hours up for you. Because I do that a good bit, guys, to help people out. Yeah, Buford T. Pusser. There you go. You know what I'm talking about. I couldn't remember how his name was pronounced or said, but I remember the walking tall, the big stick. And he was a bad little dude, too. Just uploaded my gardening playlist today. Okay, cool for you. All right, we'll see what we can do about that then. Try to get you some watch hours. Dan says she had no clue. Oh, yeah. Yep. Because I'm trying to watch all this. Yeah, it was a good movie, and it was based on a true story. It sure was. That always makes the movies more interesting to me. I know they have to add in there to make them, where people want to ad lib and make it a little more spicy, I guess, than what it may have been. But yeah, those kids got a hard time there in that town until he come along. And after that, it was pretty much straightened out. But anyway, yes, it was a classic. That's like the one that Burt Reynolds and Sally Fields filmed right here in the valley. What is it? Smokey and the Bandit. Yep. That one was definitely a classic too. I love that one. And when they were doing it back years ago, when I was much smaller, guys, and my hair was real dark, everybody kept saying that I need to go down and put in for the double for her, and I did not. But I wish I had now to think about it. I mean, what would it have hurt? At least I would have actually in person met them, not just from a distance, watching them when they were doing the skits and stuff. Yeah, Steven Seagal was a good actor. Yes, I enjoy a lot of Steven Seagal's movies, especially before he got older and gained the weight that he's gained now. And there's another one that was a classic. Dang, cannot think of his name. But he did a lot of that kickboxing and all that kind of stuff that was really big, guys. Jovita says she wants the Trans Am. Oh, I know it. They had a heck of a Trans Am, didn't they? That sucker would fly. Yes, Sally Fields was one of my favorite actresses too, guys. And back in the day, I did look a lot like her. I'll have to post some pictures, I guess. To me, I did not look like her, but I obviously did, because even up until I turned gray, even after I had gained weight, I had people telling me about it. Yeah, I love Clint Eastwood. You know which one that I thought was the best? Not maybe his best one, but that Every Which Way But Loose, when he had the big baboon that or was it a baboon? Orangutan. And he took the orangutan to the zoo to get him a girlfriend. That's what got me. There's Growing in Grace. Hello, dear. It is good to see you. Good to see you in here. Yeah, Clyde. That's right, Clyde. I remember that. Now, to me, I guess the funny ones like that are the ones that stuck with me the most. And then the really horrible ones, like the the one where the head spins around. You know, what was the name of that? The Exorcist, I think, when the head, he's trying to, and the head spins around. You know, I watched horror movies when I was a kid. It's a wonder I'm not completely scared of the dark now. I don't know. Jerry Lee and Claude. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. It was so funny, you know, but when Sally Fields was taking off that wedding dress and flying out the window, those guys are behind her. Said, my husband looks like Clint Eastwood. All right. Good for you. Clint Eastwood was a very good looking man, and his son looks exactly like him, guys. Have you guys seen his son? He is the spitting image. He could have chewed him up and spit him out. I'm not kidding. Say I don't watch any of the new stuff. We refuse to support any of it. You know what? My husband and I still watch though Rawhide and and Bonanza and you know all the older westerns that we used to watch back in our kid days. You know, and the cartoons back then were so much better too. To me, they were. You know, the little characters now are just kind of stupid. I mean, to me, they are. You know, I don't get into it, guys. Let's see. YouTube is controlled content. Yes, it is. It definitely is. And yep, we can control what we watch. That's exactly right. And so there's not a whole lot of, you know, I mean, there are some things on here that would surprise me. Havita says she does not do horror movies. Okay, girls. Oh. And I think Tamara here too. I think Tamara must not watch any of that either. Or she that yeah, I understand what you're saying. Let me get over that. Forever love Scooby Doo. You know what kills me is when I did go out west and I saw the Roadrunner. I was so disappointed because I just had this view of the Roadrunner had these really long legs. You know, no long legs, and he don't look nothing like the Roadrunner cartoon. I was so disappointed. I said, I can't believe that's a Roadrunner. All these years I had this fantasy about what Roadrunners look like. Oh, yeah, the Return of the Waltons. That's right. Barney occasionally. Yeah, well, you know, we watch Andy Griffin and all that old stuff, guys. I guess it's just, you know your age when you go back and watch that stuff. Oh, been there and done that, Carol, and I refuse to host darkness. You know what? That's what they say now. And, you know, back when I was a kid, I had no idea. Nobody ever preached anything like that to me. But, you know, they say don't allow yourself to be hypnotized because you're opening yourself up to let demons into your body. And I can understand that because, you know, if you can put yourself into a state to where your mind opens up, it's got to open up to everything around it. So it makes a lot of sense. Can I be real? I think that says. Of course you can be real. I understand. Yep. Guys, we have been scooting and a-pooting around here. Been trying to get things done. So I am hoping that tomorrow evening or maybe by 4 the following day, I will have at least one of those tiny houses, the video out on that. I'm going to try to work harder on it, guys. I know you guys all comment. A lot of you commented on the garden video because, you know, I did it 3 different times. And then the last time I just said, to heck with it, I'm going to go in, I'm going to do this. And if it goes over, it goes over. And if it don't, it don't. And everybody seemed to like it. So I'm glad I did it that way. And so I'm going to try to start editing in more music into my videos, even though every time I do it, I get a darn thing from YouTube that says that, you know, I'm using somebody else's music, even though it's music that's free for me to use with Filmora. So I have to send them a text and let them know, that this is such and such from Fillmore. And anyway, let's see, missed something. I missed something, guys. Missed something. Let me go back up. Said she really enjoyed the tiny house tours. Been there and done that. Nope, can't do that one. Been there. Let's see. Happy Days. Yep, we've all watched Happy Days. Heartland, be honest. Oh, absolutely, Tamara. It's the only way. I really enjoyed the tiny house tours. Yes, I enjoy them too. And I was looking, hoping that I might, they have a huge one that they put on out around Vegas, and another one that they put out in California. And I wouldn't mind going to Vegas, for a weekend or so. So I was looking to see if I could book something out there. Doggone it, they done had it this year. So it'll be next year before I get to do that. But I will be doing it, guys. I can't wait to do it next year. And listen, I had that happen once, and it was fixed quickly. Trish said she loves looking at tiny homes and she really wants one of her own. Okay. And Dick and Tate said they enjoy all of my videos. Well, you know what? Sometimes I think I'm just not into it. And maybe when I'm not into it and I'm just stressed because everything seems to be going wrong and I'm having to go back in and put it in again because for some reason or another it didn't get saved and all. Sometimes I put the video out there just because I'm stressed out and I should take more time or walk away from it and come back. So I've got to learn to make myself walk away. And stay out of the casinos. Oh, girl, don't take all the fun out of it. I have a rule, guys. When I do go to the casinos, I will take a certain amount of money that I am willing to throw away. And it ain't much, believe me. I'm not willing to throw away much money, but I will take, like, if I go for the weekend and I'll say, okay, I'm going to have $100 limit or whatever my limit is. And when I spend that $100, I leave, whether I spend it in the first 30 minutes I'm there, or if I'm there 4 hours, or if I'm there, the whole weekend. And I have spent my limit in 10 or 15 minutes, and I have stayed half the night and come home with more money a lot more than I went out with. And I have spent my limit several nights and left with no money. And then at the airport, hit the machine just for the heck of it because I'm having to sit there and wait, and won all my money back plus several $100s. So, I just was lucky there, guys, just lucky there. And yep, it would be hard. I'm not a person that is going to waste money though, like that. So like I say, if I don't have it to spend, I definitely will not use that. Said she took 100 and she took a 20 and won 100 and went back to her hotel room after I cashed it out. There you go, girl. See there? That's 5 times your money. You can't beat that. The Kentucky said they love bingo, but don't have any local anymore. Yeah, I used to go to bingo with a friend of mine. She babysat for me for years and years when my kids were small. And she lived in a mobile home that I had that I rented out, and I gave her free rent for her to watch the kids. In fact, I ended up giving her the mobile home. But I am not one to concentrate on that kind of stuff. I get to listening to the conversations around me and the other people, and I get behind. But yeah, I do love to go, and I do love to participate. I'm just dingy when it comes to that. But it's fun. I like going, and I like playing blackjack, guys. I don't really know what I'm doing in blackjack, but I've had better luck in blackjack than I ever have with machines. Except for machines on the cruise ships, you seem to do a little bit better. Or I used to do better with them. I don't know now. I haven't been on a cruise. Like I say, I went on that one last year. And Joey and I are talking about going on one this year at the end of October, but I don't know if we'll do it or not. Jan said when they lived in Texas, I guess, they used to go every weekend. Man, there's casinos everywhere now. They moved it to Indigo Sky Casino. Okay, wherever that is. It was more to visit with friends and hang out without the alcohol. Yeah, I understand that. Well, I'm not much on that nightlife, them people that go down there and drink and all that. But now I walk down through there and laugh and look at the people because sometimes you can get some good laughs out of people. Oh, yeah. And yeah, I'm too stingy to part with my money either, Vita. So my ex-husband said that I was the stingiest woman he'd ever seen, the stingiest woman in the world. But, that's okay. I've got that meanest mother in the world title too, guys. So I'm doing good. Oh. And I guess Kevin said, hey, Kevin, how are you? Good. And Border Town shut down. I like the one, it was not right there in the actual strip area in Vegas. I like the little smaller places outside of the big, to me, they're easier. The ones the locals mostly go to and can squeeze blood out of it. That's right. If you ain't got it, you can't spend it. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I like to go, but I'm like that. I'm going to play only if I play blackjack. I'm only going to play at the $5 table, and I will start out with like $50, and if it's gone, it's just gone. I am unlucky, but I do like bingo. Never win. Okay. The VFW used to have them, but not anymore. They have it here at the VFW still. And if you go over to Anniston, Alabama, which is about an hour, maybe an hour and 20-minute drive from here, they have big bingo halls over there. Big bingo halls. But I mean, there's like 500 or more people at them. So I like the little smaller ones. Your chances of winning are a whole lot better, guys. A whole lot better. And Jan says she don't go gambling anywhere. Nope. I think you guys may have some places around there. I don't know about in Oklahoma. I think, yeah, Oklahoma's got some gambling. Yeah, Oklahoma does have some gambling. I don't know about Missouri, but Oklahoma does because a lot of the people that went to the Tulsa meetup left and went to the casinos there. I did win $600 at the casino in Florida. Wow, that's good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, one time I went with a girl that I worked with. She and I and her husband were going to a casino, and we were going to camp in their camper. They had a big, nice camper, and he tried to fix me up with his son, which I was not attracted to him whatsoever. Trish said there are casinos in Missouri, okay, and everywhere in Oklahoma. I thought there were a lot of them in Oklahoma. Yeah, I didn't know. I could not remember. Every now and then she does buy a Mega Millions ticket. We've got the Georgia lottery with all the Mega Millions and all that. Yeah, right here, I'm just not big on doing that. I like buying the scratch offs, the dollar scratch offs, and if you win, great. And, I used to get them and let the kids scratch them off. And then I'd have to go back through them to make sure that they were looking at them right to tell me whether I'd really won or not. And sometimes we would, and sometimes we didn't, guys. It was just whatever. But yeah, we had a lot of fun doing that. The kids enjoyed it too when they were little. Well, not little, but 12, 13, whatever, in that age. Okay, Sheila said they have a casino at Cape, was 13 miles away, and at Authorsville, 60 miles away. Well, we have the dog tracks down here. It's about 45, 50 minutes away. If I wanted to do it, then they have a lot of casinos. Then they have on down from there, they have another casino. I can't think of the name of it, but I've never been to that one. But we haven't been to a casino in 2013. Oh, probably since 2013. Is that what you're saying? Uh, Publishers Clearinghouse. Girl, if you're dreaming about Publishers Clearinghouse, I think you can hang that one up. I had this guy call me. It was one of those scam things. And they had all this, the whole thing down about I was going to get a call from them and to expect it and blah, 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 and how much money I'd won and, just trying to make it sound really good. And then they come up and said, but now we need to get you to send us, I think it was like $500. They wanted me to send them $500. And they wanted it to be a cashier's check or money order or something. Oh, cashier's check. And I told them I couldn't do that, but I could get them a money order. I kept them folks rolling and on the line forever. I know they hated me because, I had them going there for a while. And then when they called back, wanting to know how come I hadn't sent the money, I said, I did. And y'all done cashed it. I got the receipt. Y'all done cashed that. Where is it at? Where's my money at? Of course, I hadn't sent them none. But anyway, I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just, I'm really suspicious. If somebody wants me to send them some money, they're going to have to know everything about them. Probably change their diaper when they was little. I don't believe in that giving my money away for just any kind of cause. And there's Art Wildman Survival. Hello, hello. I've been listening to your new songs. Very nice. And those spam calls that'll just drive you nuts. And you hang up on them, you tell them don't call back. That doesn't do any good. But if you take them for a ride and just carry on like you really interested and you're going to do it, man, they will get all excited and I get them on there and I keep them on the phone for hours. So you get off the phone, quit playing. I can't help it. I can't help it. I said, when they're being spammed or scammed by me, they're not scamming somebody else older than me out of their money. So, and I figure, I saved them from 5 or 6 hours of calling 8 or 10 more people. I don't know. But they don't call me back too much after that, after they figure out they've been scammed. Oh. Yeah, that's one of the things I do. Y'all, I'm not a sweet person. Oh. So I'm trying to see. It's time we went, was our son's 18th birthday, and he's 24 now. Wow. So that was 6 years ago. Yeah, I haven't been, since my kids moved from Vegas. When my kids were living, my youngest daughter was living in Vegas, I went about every 3 months. And I went and visited them, because you could get some cheap flights to Vegas now, guys. Especially if they're like, go on a Thursday and come back on a Tuesday or something like that. Because the off days, you can get some really cheap flights. Like I could fly round trip, straight there, straight back, no layovers, anything for like $210, something like that. And at the time, I was paying all my bills on my with my credit card, and I was getting points on my credit card. So at the end of the 3 months, I would have enough points to buy my tickets. I really wasn't paying anything for my ticket, or very little, because I was paying everything and buying everything, going to eat, everything we did, I put it on the credit card and then pay it off. And I pay it off at the end of every week. And even now, if I use my credit card, it's paid off at the end of the month. I don't believe in having debt. It's one thing I learned. My mom says, girl, it's the only thing that poor person has is their credit. And if you don't have good credit, you're going to be in bad shape when you get out on your own. And sure enough, credit is a very important thing. And I've got a A+ credit rating. So anyway, but yeah, I used to go do that in Vegas, and I would go out and stay with the kids. So see, I didn't have to have a motel or anything, and they lived right there in Henderson, which wasn't but about 35-40 minutes from downtown Vegas, which I didn't go downtown Vegas very often. Very often. Give me a swallow. Anyway. Oh, my voice got real dry there for a second, didn't it? Nope. No debt, cash for everything, no credit, but have no debt. Yeah, that's the way I am. Now, I do use my credit card still. And about 2 weeks ago, they owed me $480 something, and I had to put it right on my bill. So still got that point system. I'm just not putting, I don't owe anything now. So it's hard to build up that money like I used to back when I was working, see, and I still owed for my home and all that kind of stuff. And I had a bunch of medical bills from all this surgery and everything back and forth. You know how that goes. Anyway, so I understand that exactly. I had, yeah, I think I'm talking to Tamara when they say no debt, cash for everything. I understand, girl. My granddaughter was here and she was talking about, having to get this done on her car and whatever. And she's like, I guess I'm going to get me a credit card. I said, girl, you're young. It's too easy to keep charging on that credit card and owe money. I said, you don't need a credit card. But of course, she got one. But hopefully she's taking care of it. I don't know. I've really preached to them all about, how you need to make sure you pay those things, pay them on time. And you got, if you're building your credit, you got to pay a little along. Like way back in the day, we had Fingerhut, and I'd buy a little something at Fingerhut, and that's how I built up my credit with Fingerhut of all things. I don't know if there is a Fingerhut anymore. I guess maybe there is. I don't know. But that was one of the things. And then the next thing, I bought a refrigerator. It was a used refrigerator, but I got a personal loan from the bank, and I made the payments on it and bought the refrigerator. It was an elderly lady that I worked with, and they had just bought the refrigerator, and then she ended up retiring about a year and a half later and selling her house, and the people that were buying her house didn't want her refrigerator, and she was moving to one of those retirement homes in Florida. So let's see. Just use your points to buy us a tractor. I want to contribute to the cause. And it can be a used tractor, honey. I bought a tractor here. And the tractor that we use here at the house is one I bought back years and years ago. And boy, when I would bush hog, Joey's dad came over one day and laughed and laughed and laughed because I had on pink silk pajamas and I had rubber bands on there. It was long sleeve, long pajama pants, and I had them buttoned up to the neck, and I had the sleeves tied with rubber bands. And he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm bush hogging." And he said, "Like that?" And I said, "Yep, because yep, the bugs, man, they were horrible. When you're bush hogging, especially if it's dry, those bugs just come up out of that fields back there. It's horrible." So yeah. Oh, and somebody says they got a book last year. Sheila did from Fingerhut. So they still do. I knew that somebody was saying that they still had a finger hut, but guys, like I say, it has been a while since I've seen a finger hut. But they had some pretty stuff, but boy, it was outrageously priced. Outrageously priced. But when you're young and you have to establish credit, just anybody won't give you credit, because you have no credit. And you have, especially when you're real young. And like I was on my own at 16, so man. Let's see. Another time. Hello, hello. They said that they remember Figure Hut well. Okay. And somebody says, hey, Linda, good to see you. Yes, it is. And I'm enjoying some of your videos that I've been watching. I'm not commenting on them because you know what? I watch a lot of y'all's videos while I'm cleaning. And so I'm in and out and I've got it playing in the background. Now, if it's something that is going on that I need to watch that or I need to see it, then I'll go back and back it up and watch just that section of whatever it is. So I hope that makes sense to y'all. I try to comment, but anyway, I do put the thumbs up no matter what, whether I make a comment or not. I try to always put a thumbs up. Wanted to be on her own when she was 16, but it was on her own. Let's see, that doesn't make sense. I wanted to be on my own at 16 until I was on my own at 16. Well, you obviously had a better home life than I did, because when I was on my own at 16, I was thrilled. And it wasn't like I was out partying or any of that stuff. It was getting away from home life. That's all I'm going to say about that right now, guys. But yeah. And guys, I did put up, I don't know if anybody came in, but I did put my code at the top of here. If anyone wants to come in right quick and tell people about their channel, I'd love for them to. I've not heard anything from Rosie or Casper tonight. Rosie and Casper are gone to bed. Rosie has a bladder infection, bless her heart, and I've been giving her medicine, and if she's not any better by the end of the medication that I am giving her little butt right now, she's going to the vet, because she's not crying or whining, and she's doing everything that she always did, but she's stopping every 5 seconds peeing. So I think whatever it is, I don't know if maybe she's got a kidney stone or bladder stone that's hung, or I don't know. But anyway, I'm worried about her. So if she's not any better when she's got enough medicine, probably last through maybe Thursday or Friday. So oh, let's see. I'm not going to read that out loud, but that's hilarious, girl. Know that feeling. But you can. I'll try to remember to post it every week, guys. So anytime somebody wants to come in, y'all come in. And I finally got to where I can figure out how to do that, at least a little bit of it anyway. And I have got to figure out how to do that giveaway wheel with StreamYard. So I am probably going to end up getting in touch with Tim, with Ridge Life, or somebody that's done it, because Jerry tried to tell me and then he couldn't figure it out. So he told me to get with dang it, what's the guy that has the buffalo? Does he have buffalo? Oh, Fred, can't remember his name. That's always on Jerry and them's channel. He does. My mind just went blank, guys. I don't. Anyway, I understand. My mom used to do the same thing, lady. But oh yeah. Well, I am learning every day. I learn something new about this YouTube, and And it's not easy. You know, I'm 65 years old, did not ever have a computer. I'm learning the hard ways. Uh, something Charles at no, it's not Charles at Bushcraft Family. It's he's heading up this trip to, you know, the cruise that everybody's doing. What is that guy's name? Mm, 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 mm. You know, the cruise, YouTube cruise 2025. Does he live in, I want to say he lives in Canada, but I don't think he lives in Canada, Alaska, or uh, anyway. Jesse, no, Jesse's the one that tried to show me, and he couldn't remember how to show me because this other guy had showed him how to do it, and he could do it on his Scott. Yeah, I think it's Scott. Uh, whoever wrote that is SC. Guys, let me put my glasses on. I can't read this. Yeah, Scott Brum. I was rambling with the Brums. I couldn't remember. That's why I kept saying Buffalo. I don't know if it's Buffalo or what they are, Brumbies, whatever. But yeah, that's exactly who I was trying to think about, guys. You know, got that 2-second rule in my brain, and once it's gone, it's gone. That's exactly who it was. So anyway, they said, hey, Jerry told me to get in touch with him and that he would show me exactly where to go and how to do it. So I'm going to have to get in touch with somebody. And Tim had told me he would help me do it. But, you know, I think Tim is so advanced and so smart that I don't know if he has the patience for somebody as dingy as me. To be honest with you, maybe Scott would. Jerry said he had to walk him through it, so maybe Jerry had the patience to walk me through several things and help me out quite a bit. Help me out quite a bit. Oh gosh, guys. Uh, but it was. I have got to get that down, and I've got to get that down in the next few weeks too, guys. So that's something I've got to get going. Uh, Charles Bushcraft Family. I don't know Charles at Bushcraft Family. I don't think I know them, guys. I'm not sure. Anyway, like me and have CRS. Trish says she's got to run for us to all have a good night. Thank you, Trish, for coming in. It was very nice of you. And Jan says that Tim will help me. Maybe he'll have time. And I miss saying hi to everyone. Please know that I am listening and doing chores. Okay. Yes, please hit that thumbs up, guys. Please hit the thumbs up on your way in or on your way out, or heck, do it right now. I need all the thumbs up I can get. Yeah, I've got to get in there. I just wish, you know, there were so many people around me. I try to get my grandkids to help me, but they just don't have the patience, guys. They sit here and they show me something. They show it so fast. I said, I don't have a clue what you just did. Charles knows all things. Okay, well, maybe I've got to get in touch with Charles then. Uh, and buy, not buy. I understand that, Ladybug. Yeah. When I came home from the Missouri and the Arkansas meetup, I went by and bought me a battery powered fan, and I had to get one that was real expensive. And so when I got home, I went to Harbor Freight, and Harbor Freight had one of those that was not nearly as expensive. So I took that other fan back. I've got the one that runs on battery now, and I've got it in my camper. So in case I go camping, guys, and I end up having to spend the night like in a truck stop parking or something, and you know, off, no power, that I will have some way to get the air moving around because I just cannot sleep when I have no air movement. And Jan says she can give me his number. Yes, please do that, Jan. I would appreciate that. And tell me exactly who you're talking about when you're talking about Charles, because I'm not sure, because there's several. Oh gosh. And the couple, what's the couple's name that came to y'all's meetup? No, they came. What was their names? They had a big, nice motorhome. They didn't come to the meetup. Let's see. Everyone is having an amazing evening, and see y'all next week. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Tamara. You be sweet. We'll talk to y'all later, and tell your husband to keep up that dancing. Yep. All right. Thanks, Jan. I would appreciate it if you sent that to me. That would be, and text me his link. That's great. Yes, please, please. In fact, I'll send him a text and let him know, or maybe ask him when would be a convenient time for me to call him. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so that would be wonderful if I could figure out how to do it and take the time for me to actually write it down, because it doesn't stick. And a lot of people are saying good night. I don't have but about 3 or 4 minutes left, guys. But I have really enjoyed this live tonight. It's been pretty lively, guys. Good to see everybody in here. And it has been so much fun just talking to y'all, spending time every evening. I'm getting better at it, guys. I'm getting better at it. The having something to say and something to do here during the live, because I was like a deer in the headlights. I might say something, I might say something, offend somebody, or do something, or anyway, it's just it is. It's another time said they're glad they got to catch some of it. Really enjoyed it. Thank you. And Weed is saying good night. Good night, Charlie. I'll come down and see you on the 20th. I think it's the 20th. I have an appointment in Opelika, so I'll run by and see you if I get a chance, if that's okay. Wait. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. I love each and every one of y'all, and I'm so happy that you came in and helped me spend my night, my hour here, and got something going on. And y'all work at sharing my videos and hollering me out, because I want to really get those last 30 or 28 or whatever it is that I need to get fully monetized. I'm excited about it. Don't have much longer to go, guys. Don't have much longer to go. So let's see. Don't have it just another minute. We're going to talk for just another second, guys. That's good. Wait. Talk to you later, sometime between now and then. And Jan says good night, y'all, and hugs. Good night, Jan. Love you, lady. I enjoyed being at Jan's meetup so much. It was so much fun. The camaraderie there, everybody was together and everybody was having fun, and it was just it was just laid back and relaxed. Sometimes you can be too stressed and in too big a hurry, and that's why it made Jan's meetup so much fun. Getting to just really hang out and meet people and really talk to them, spend time with them. And I've enjoyed Gail's Southern Living. I really enjoyed her channel, and have been trying to collaborate with her some. Supposed to be doing, may do a craft project on her channel Wednesday. I'm not sure. I got to find out what time. But guys, anyway, it was so nice to see each and every one of y'all in here. You guys be nice to somebody when they're not being nice to you, because you don't know what kind of day they've had. And it's hard, believe me. I'm one of those people that just wants to strike out and say, shake them and say, what's your problem? But I try not to. I try to make myself be nice to people, because I have been having a really horrible day at times, and strike out at people that I should not be striking out at. So I can understand how it happens. Yeah, we watched people on the interstate today, guys, and you will not believe the way they were weaving in and out of that traffic. I mean, there wouldn't be a full car length, and there'd be a motorcycle flying in between, and right behind it would be a little car. And no wonder there's so many accidents up there around Atlanta. But anyway, so guys, I'm going to get out of here. I think my time is up. And I just wanted to let y'all know that I love each and every one of y'all, and it's so great to have the YouTube friends that I have, and we're gonna get back together again later on. Bye bye.